And this brings us to example 4, a home loan for $300,000. Got to erase some stuff over here real quick. Forgot to erase it. Has an interest rate of 6% compounded monthly. What is the size of the payment needed to pay the home off in 30 years? So let's run through this. We have an initial value of $300,000. We are looking for the size of the payment. 6% is our interest rate. It's monthly. And the T is going to be for 30 years. So our R over M is going to be 0.06 over 12. I think that that's going to be 0.005. Let me grab my calculator real fast. Yep. And MT is going to be 12 times 30. So 360. Okay. So we're going to swing it into our gig over here. We got $300,000 is equal to, what's the payment? We don't know, times 1 minus 1 plus 0.005 to the power of negative 360 over 0.005. So in Wolfram, we'll swing our little ditty here. We've got an initial loan amount, $300,000. Our I was 0.005. Our N was 360. And again, our I is 0.005. Oh, Wolfram, you don't ever finish these, do you? Okay, so what we got now, oops, I got to divide by 166,792. There we go. And the monthly payment is going to be $1,798.65. Okay. And so that's going to be the size of the monthly payment. That's for part A. The monthly payment is going to be $1,798.65. Part B, what's the total amount paid for the home? Well, we need to take the monthly payment times 12 payments a year times 30 years. And this is going to be awful. I can tell you already, it's going to be like a bloodbath. 1798.65 times 12 times 30. They're going to pay $647,514 total for this $300,000 home. Look at this. $347,000 in interest. So total payoff is $647,514. Part C, how much interest is paid? Holy guacamole. They pay $347,514 in interest. What a punch in the gut to these people. They paid for their house twice, plus some more in over the term of this loan. What a terrible deal. And so then for part D, we are asked to consider the option of paying off the home in 15 years at a reduced interest rate of 3.2. Remember I mentioned that shorter interest rates, term loans usually have lower interest rates. We're going to answer A, B, and C with the same information. The only thing that is changing is we're going to be dropping this 30-year loan down to a 15-year loan. And we're going to be changing the percent from 6% down to 3.2. Let's take a look and see how this is going to affect these people. I'm going to pause while I write my SERMTIN in that so you don't have to sit through that, and it'll be done. Got the SERMTIN going. We're still buying a house for $300,000. We're not sure what the monthly payment's going to be in this new scenario. The interest rate is 3.2%, so 0.032. It's going to be paid monthly, this time in 15 years instead of 30. Our R over M is going to be 0.032 over 12. Let's see if that comes out even or not. 0.032 divided by 12. Nope, it's a repeating decimal, so I'm going to leave that alone. MT is 12 times 15, which is going to be 180. So we have 300,000 equals R times 1 minus 1 plus our I is 0.032 over 12 to the negative 180. All that is over 0.032 over 12. On to Wolfram, let's take a look and see what these people could expect their monthly payment to be given this scenario. So 300,000. Don't know what the monthly payment's going to be. Our I is 0.032 over 12. Our N is 180. And again here, 0.032 over 12. Their monthly payment is going to be figured out in just a second because Wolfram, as usual, is not finishing it. Okay. We're going to divide by 142.808. It'll be $2,100. And so that's a pretty significant jump from $1,798 to $2,100. It's about $302 per month. But let's see what impact this would have on this family if they were able to pull it off. So the monthly payment and 73 cents. 72 cents? 72. So the monthly payment will be $2,100.72. Not a huge jump. Let's take a look at part B where we're supposed to figure out the total payoff amount. Yep, so for part B this time we'll have $2,100.72 times 12 months in a year times 15 years. This doesn't seem like it's going to be nearly as bad as the one above. Let's take a look. 2,100.72 times 12 times 15 is 378. 129.60. So total payoff is $378,129.60. Let's compare that to the previous one of $647,000. This is a difference of almost $300,000 in interest that these people would be paying for their home. That is a gigantic difference for a change in a monthly payment of only $300 a month. Like, look at this difference. It's crazy. So the home was bought for $300,000. In this option, they pay $78,129.60 in interest. So we go from up here in the other one, paying interest, $347,000 of interest. Here we only pay $78,000 in interest. And so again, this option would save these people about $260,000, $270,000, something like that, some ridiculous amount, and they would have their house paid off 15 years faster. Honestly, if I was advising these people and what should the buyer do, I would, first of all, I would tell the buyer to do this one if I was the bank because I want their money. If I'm the smart buyer, though, I'm going to do this one, and I don't care what it takes for me to be able to afford $300 more a month. If I have to go get a second job at McDonald's, I'm going to do it because I know that I'm going to save myself. Let's just run these numbers over here on the left side, everyone. I'll do this in red because it's kind of a big deal. So the difference in interest is $347,000. I'm going to keep making mistakes writing because I'm excited about this problem. $514 minus $78,129.60. It's a huge savings. Like, it's ridiculous. So 347,514 minus 78,129, and don't forget the 60 cents. So this people would save $269,384 and 40 cents. If buying the exact same home, just with different terms on the loan. Again, probably the biggest factor being the reduction from a 30-year loan down to a 15. So again, how much they're saving is almost enough to buy a whole nother house of the same value as this one. They could buy two houses for the amount that they would pay for this one, doing this option, if they were able to get this different loan. So the term of a loan is a huge deal, everyone. Get your house payment down to 15 years if you can, and pay attention to your interest rate, even though you don't have any control over that really. Refinance if you can to get your interest rate lower as time goes on. But lots of stuff to consider. Hopefully this is giving you some stuff to think about.